from wear and deposit buildup. Zik Synthetic Lubricants.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend. Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Best defense from wear and deposit buildup. Zik Synthetic Lubricants.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend. Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Best defense from wear and deposit buildup. Zik Synthetic Lubricants.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend. Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Best defense from wear and deposit buildup. Zik Synthetic Lubricants.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
At syempre, bakbakan na naman. Patuloy tayo sa ating GABL BYD Valenzuela Cup. Ayan, 3MD Logistics naman laban sa Brenin Elastomeric Paint para sa ating second game. Muli po, Benji Santiago, Coach Anton de los Reyes. Kamusta na po kayo? Everyone, they play. And Sunday ngayon, you could pray. Ito naman ating team standings.
Updated team standings with that win earlier by Goodfellow Pharma. They go up 5-0, 5-game winning streak. Rox Motor still at 3-1. Chang Spa dropping to 3-2, go up and up. And Bell at 2-2. 3MD Logistics 1-3. Vicon Builders the same 1-3 at Brenin Elastomeric Paint 0-4. So it's going to be 3MD Logistics 1-3 and Brenin 0-4. They're going to get that elusive first win. Talking about Brenin Elastomeric Paint.
Walang forever. Binanggit ko na nga ito. Di ba? Walang
Nung Friday lang yun, ha? Nung Friday lang yun, eh.
Aakyat na paakyat ka rin eh. Saka-sakali, di ba? Yung Brenin Elastomeric paint. Ayan, yung ating susunod na bakbakan. So, standby lang tayo. We're going to be taking a break. We'll bring you the game and the call out of the starters when we come back.
Basta't kasama kita, saan man mapunta, my bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Best defense from wear and deposit buildup. Zik Synthetic Lubricants.
A pleasant day, everyone, and welcome to the second game here at SGA Stadium. Is 3MD Logistic versus Brenin Elastomeric Paint. And this is the Bounty Fresh Grace Alumni Basketball League. And now let's meet the starters. First for 3MD Logistic. At guard number 95, Abe Cruz. Other guard number 22, Ralph Lim. At center number 12, Lester Abrigo. Forward number 11, Patrick Ang. And the other forward number 29, Ray Go. And now the starters for Brenin Elastomeric Paint. At guard number 94, number 1, Mark Yap. And the other guard number 16, Justin Kuwa. At center number 4, Alan Tan. At forward number 15, Charles Tan. And the other forward number 18, Derek Yu.
And here we go, the starters right here para sa 3MD Logistics, Abby Cruz, Ralph Lim, Lester Abrigo, Patrick Ang, and Ray Go. Over at the other side, Mark Yap, Justin Koa, Alan Tan, Charles Philip Tan, and Derek Yu for Brenin Elastomeric Paint. Welcome to our second game. Still happening right here at SGS Stadium. Here we go. Chance for Brenin Elastomeric Paint to finally get themselves in a win column
Like what you said earlier, wala namang forever.
na nasa ibaba.
Eventually, you are going to, or your fortune will change. Para dito sa 3MD Logistics, they lost to Bell Food Packaging Corp in their last game, 68-82. Trailed all game, down by as much as 23 points. Raygo, 17 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 38% from the field, and he came off the bench for Raygo.
One thing that's going for Brenin Elastomeric Paint, Alan Tan right now is present, unlike last Sunday. He wasn't able to show up and play. Also, Patrick Ang is present. Wala rin siya nung nakaraang Sunday. So right now, the visibility of these two players will make this game more exciting, as we just saw a three-pointer. And that was the first basket in this ball game.
And for Brenin Elastomeric Paint, lost to Chang Spa 61-68, trailed again all game and could not stop the transition game of Chang Spa. Brian Karantok, 21 points, 16 rebounds, 5 assists in that game.
So how do you like that? We open up this ball game with 3-pointers from each side. Kanina, Charles Philip Tan, and then Raygo knocking down his own 3-pointer as well.
So the long game working early for these two teams.
Raygo. Patrick Ang from the outside. Won't go. Lester Abrigo with a follow. Nothing. And Alan Tan corners the rebound. 3-all is our count here in the first quarter.
Alan Tan's going to have a long day going up against Lester Abrigo underneath.
Oh,
And Patrick Ang as well.
Meantime, this penetration move, and Justin Kua gets himself on the board right away in the early goings of this ball game.
And that's what they were missing, that ball screens by Alan Ansontan, because you have to go and guard him as he is a threat. Kua just going inside, getting the layup.
It's Ralph Tan trying to figure out a way. Patrick Ang. Raygo, another 3 on its way. Comes up short this time around. So take a look at Brenin executing their half-court offense here. The setup for the 3-pointer. Patrick Ang is going to be called for the foul. And Derek Hughes is going to be shooting free throws. Tatlo yata ito, no?
Yep. Should be 3. He was well behind that 3-point area. That closeout by Patrick getting Derek Yu fouled.
Good on the first Spalding, the official basketball in GABL. Ano pa isa? Kakadalawa na. Swak lahat.
3 for 3 for Derek Yu, so that's good as a 3 as well.
5-point ball game. Brenin Elastomeric Paint enjoying this lead very early. Raygo with a floater, didn't work out. Derek Yu corners the rebound. Oh, to whom it may concern. 5 minutes and 56, a 5-point lead here for Brenin. Sarap timeout muna tayo.
Best defense from wear and deposit buildup. Zic Synthetic Lubricants.
Basta't kasama kita, saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
3MD Logistics. And they're only managed to come up with a 3-pointer courtesy of Raygo. There was Charles Philip Tan earlier. This was how it was done when we started this ball game. Back-to-back 3-pointers coming from both sides, actually. Pero right now, it stands at 8-3 in favor of Brenin Elastomeric Paint.
After making that first 3-pointer, Raygo Ang 3MD Logistics have gone cold from the three-point area. 1 out of 4. Habang eto namang Brenin Elastomeric Paint. Tinitipid nila yung 3-pointers nila. 1 out of 2 so far. 2 out of 4 from the field. That's 50%. So good start for Brenin Elastomeric Paint.
Ball picked up by Derek Yu. Alan Tan. He's going to attack, puts it up. Ikot-ikot pa yung bola, pumasok din.
Again, that's what they were missing, the offensive firepower of Alan Ansontan inside.
The three, nope, didn't work out. Here comes Brandon once again, leading by 7. Alan Tan in the corner. By the way, Brian Calantoc's already in the ball game here, seeing action for the first time. Patrick Ang unable from the outside. Put back.
That's
Dunhill D.
something that they badly needed. Some offense and courtesy of that offensive rebound, Dunhill D.
Derek Yu from the outside naman. Aba! Nakaka-6 na puntos na si Derek Yu.
And that hot start still continuing para dito sa Brenin Elastomeric Paint.
Dunhill D setting up the play. Kiko Fajardo giving him a pick. Ball going out. It stays para sa 3MD Logistics.
Back to the game for Derek Yu.
Derek Yu, well-deserved rest. 6 points. Dami ring mga kulang dito. Ang luluwag ng bench ng dalawang teams. Parang yung first game din natin. Alan Tan going to Brian Calantoc.
That's just instant offense off the bench, and they're running in transition. Brian Calantoc with a couple of points.
Just like that, they're up double figures already. And Patrick Ang with a miss. Fast break in the making here. The layup that goes in for Charlestown.
Back-to-back transition points for the side of Brenin Elastomeric Paint. Still, the offensive struggles for 3MD Logistics continues.
Kiko Fajardo with a miss. Alan Tan the rebound. Strong pass going outside. Taking a look at this fast break of the game with Charlestown as he finished this one. BYD Valenzuela, Hexagon Motors. Fajardo this time, he knocks it down.
He's got a very basic and simple shot talking about Akiko Fajardo, but hey, if it works, why not?
Get a basket. You'll get more credits for it. This running shot. Nope, that's a miss.
Offensive rebound following his shot of Mark Yap.
Mamaya na yung mga free throws si Mark Yap dahil juice up, timeout again. Two minutes and 57. There's Mark Yap who's going to be shooting 2 free throws. As look at them there. Ay, isa na lang ba? A bonus free throw
he
nga
was able
pala.
to get that offensive rebound off of his miss.
So here he is as they lead by 12 this time. Kung sakasakali magkatuloy-tuloy na nga ito, sabi ka, di ba? Walang forever. He missed. He got his own miss, but unable to make a basket. Dunhill D right now puts it up and in.
Well, net on that shot by Dunhill with a crossover and then the pull-up.
Marky up from the outside. Nope. Rebound, Rego. Dunhill D. Turns up. No. Gets it back. Tries again. He gets blocked by Kalantok. Brian Kalantok against 3 defenders. Changing directions. Got it off the glass.
That's going to add to their fast break points. Brian Kalantok with a layup. 8 fast break points for Brenin Elastomeric Paint.
Good layup. Dunhill D.
Aguot from underneath as he gets inside on that layup.
Finger roll is a miss, and here they come once again. 3MD Logistics down by 10. That's going to be a foul. Yeah.
Abraham Cole, as he missed that inside shot, wanted to get that leather back right away.
Right goal for Abraham Cole.
Brian Kalantok missing with that turnaround. Fajardo the rebound. See Elijah Lim. Dunhill D once again. He fires. Ball is out. Mark up from the baseline. Managed to get it back.
So medyo bumaba yung viewers natin, no? Nasa 500,000 lang. Usually 1 million yan eh, kasi si David Licao.
Wala eh, no?
So 500,000 lang, ikaw lang kasi pinapanood na nila eh.
I'll take care of business here.
So we cut in half ang ating viewership.
Batang QC na kayo. Batang QC. 39.7. Hindi ako nasaan tayo. Rego. Long 2. And he connects. He's got 5 here in the first quarter.
Started the scoring for 3MD Logistics, finally getting another 2 points as Rego on that jumper.
Justin Kua setting up the play here. Brian inside, Alan Tan falling away. Gets it off that banking shot.
He's taking advantage of that coverage one-on-one inside.
To have the final say before we end the first period. Dunhill D way off. As that will end the first quarter of play here. Brenin Elastomeric Paint on the hunt for their first win. It's a good start for them. How many times have they led in double figures? It was Justin Kua. We also see off the bench Brian Kalantok laying it up for a basket. And over at the other side, Akiko Fajardo making his presence felt. And of course, Dunhill D doing his share, a lot of it during the first period. Alan Tan, he missed not being able to play last Sunday, but he's present.
Basta't kasama kita, saan man mapunta.
About to start the second quarter, 10-point game. And it's Brenin Elastomeric Paint. What are they doing right this time, Coach Anton?
For Brenin Elastomeric Paint, good start, 4 out of 7 from the field to begin the game, 57%. Was able to knock down 2 out of 4 3-point shots. That's 50%. Their transition offense as well working, 8 fast break points, and their inside game. No doubt, Alan Ansotan, a big addition or a big boost because he's playing today, 14 points in the paint for 3MD naman. A slow start, 1 out of 7 from the field, 1 out of 5 from the 3-point area. They just struggled on offense in that first quarter. 6 out of 24, 25%. Here's an interesting thing. Patrick Ang, 0 points in the first quarter, 0 for 4.
Meanwhile, Dunhill D is at it again. Para rito sa panig ng 3MD Logistics. He's got 8 points off the bench.
So siya ang bumubuhat sa 3MD Logistics ngayon.
Charles Tan knocking down another 3-pointer. He was the first guy to score in this ball game. Hexagon Motors, the BYD. Ayan ang ating presenter for this Division Cup of GABL as we see this transition play. Backing it in, Brian Calantoc.
You gotta love that kind of game, not making it difficult. The defense not committing. I'll just pull up off the glass for Brian, Mr. Titan Calantoc.
Paano kaya kung siya ang best player of the game?
Ano kaya gagawin yan?
Hinging ko yung premyo niya.
That's a good question.
Sabihin ka nun.
Boss,
Hindi mo na kailangan yun. Sa inyo yan.
sa inyo yan eh.
Akin na lang. Alantan not being able to make a basket underneath, but instead he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
A good entry pass, good recognition by Brian Calantoc to the cutting Alan Ansotan on that baseline.
Averaging 17 points, 10 rebounds. Those are the numbers that they truly missed last Sunday for Brenin Elastomeric Paint. Don Reyes, Hardware and Construction Supply. Nasan ka ba, Coach Edster? Ikaw naman, pag
Sabihin ba
hinahanap
natin
kita,
yung
wala
batch?
ka.
Sabihin natin yung batch. Huwag na daw. Batch 92. Coach Edster.
Coach Edster, pag hinahanap ko, wala. 29-17. Tatanong na kasi sana si Coach Anton. Yung BYD. Tanong lang.
Test drive, test drive.
Madali naman magtanong eh, no? Test drive, test drive.
To be a traveling violation on Ralph Lin.
Pag nag-test drive ka ba, can you take it to like nandito sa Manila? Pwede kang test drive ko to papunta Tagaytay.
Or somewhere.
Sa Baguio.
But I think may kasama ka kasing sales agent nun eh. So I don't think... But
okay.
I don't know. I guess it would depend. Pwede naman
At least
natin.
pag kinantok ako, siya naman mag-drive. Pagod na ako, ikaw naman. Titingnan ko yung takbo eh. 7 minutes and 36. We're just having some time. A lot of good time here. Sunday. Just sarap timeout nga muna tayo. All right, welcome back right away. Alan Tan is at the line to shoot a bonus, and he makes it. Extends their lead right now, up 15, 32-17. 7.5 to play, the exciting second period. Ralph Tan. Who else can deliver? Ralph Tan. Oh, they managed to get it back. Patrick Ang. That miss from the outside, Abby Cruz.
I was about to say that 3MD Logistics with a better start, 2 out of 3, but from there, they've gone cold, 2 out of 5. Bigla.
Calantoc lost it on the way up. As we take a look right now. 3MD unable. And it's going to be a piece of cake here for Charleston, who's now in double figures with 10 points.
Cherry picking, you want to say, for Charleston as he stayed behind and got that outlet pass.
Wala raw cherry dito. Strawberries na lang sa Baguio.
Guava peak.
9 degrees sa Baguio.
Why has it been cold? Do you have an answer? I've been wondering, is it natutunaw kasi yung yelo?
Ito na yung huling bukso ng lamig.
Okay.
So we take a look at that. Ang bukso naman para kay Lester Abrigo.
Gets an N1 play. Opportunity for a three-point play here for Kendrick Lester Abrigo.
6-25. 14-point lead. Brenin Elastomeric Paint. Midway Design Center. Naglalaro si Rego for 3MD Logistics. Charleston, he comes into this ball game, and I don't know how he prepared himself all throughout the entire week.
Bam Adebayo
Bam Adebayo pa rin pala. 37-22. And taking a look at the sequence right here. Sabi nga nila, when you have it, go for it. Abby Cruz knocking it down. And choose up timeout again.
Best defense from wear and deposit buildup. Zic Synthetic Lubricants.
Check out what's happening right here at SGS Stadium. Of course, it's GABL on a Sunday. Ito na yung ating pangalawang game. Charleston has been burning the hoops here for Brenin. And that banking shot did not work out for Brian Calantoc. Patrick Ang still scoreless here in this ball game. Sooner or later, he wants to be able to be a contributor also. Abby Cruz going to Patrick Ang. Patrick Ang from the baseline. There was a challenge shot. Uy, abang-abang lang. Lester Abrigo
gets that offensive rebound. Right place at the right time off of that. Pasa ba yun?
Pasa yun, malamang.
Pasa yun. Tayong pagkait kay Patrick yung assist.
Mandy Yao almost put back. Wala rin. Mark Yap. Mandy Yao comes up in a steal for Brenin. Running shot. There was a block by Lester Abrigo. Mandy Yao still ends up in the basketball. Brian Calantoc going cross court. The guy with a hot hand. Underneath. No man's land. Lost it. Abby Cruz. He's going for it.
He challenged the defense of Mark Yap that time. Abby Cruz going all the way off the glass with a finish.
From 15, it's now down to 11. With 4.5 to play here in the second period. Charleston lets it fly. Oops, somebody's hurt. Over at the
Elijah Lim. He's limping.
Elijah Lim. Samantala, ito muna Charleston. As he buries that three, he's got 16 points in the ball game. For a guy who's averaging only 9.3, he has done something spectacular here, and this is just the first half to consider.
16 points already with 3 3-pointers, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Dunhill D with a miss. They managed to get an offensive rebound, and for a little while they thought they had it, pero natapik palabas. Last touch, Charleston. 4:07 to play. 40-26, favoring Brenin. Choose up timeout.
best defense from wear and deposit buildup. Zik Synthetic Lubricants.
Shot at 9.7 seconds.
Back here for more of the action. 9.7 seconds ang shot clock para rito sa 3MD Logistics. You got to be quick about it. How are they supposed to be doing it? A foul will bail them out. A foul that's going to be called on Justin Kua. And maybe Patrick Ang will finally get himself on the board.
This could get him going, as again, we always say this, the psychological effect of seeing that ball go through that hoop and through the net.
He's going to give it another try. Oh, nothing on those two shots from the line.
Or not, I was going to say.
Oh, my. Charleston with a miss. Who's got it? It's with 3MD. Dunhill D. Attacks. No. And cleaned up by Lester Abrigo.
There you go again, just being around that rim, getting those offensive rebounds and second chance points is Kendrick Abrigo.
Dunhill D. Patrick Ang. Ay! Ayaw pa rin. Ayun na, finally. Woo!
Only a couple of points. First 2 points of Patrick Ang. Almost 17 minutes went by. Wala siyang puntos.
Justin Kua falls down. Is he okay?
Like on number 21, they can have goals. Third TPL for 3MD.
Abraham Cole with the foul.
17 seconds on the shot clock.
Charleston. Brian. Charles again. Back to Brian. Brian, long two. No. Patrick on the rebound. Looking ahead. He decides to cross the midcourt line. Now Agawan. Charleston is going to go all the way using his left hand this time.
That speed of Charleston getting that steal off of that dribbling miscue by Patrick Ang.
18 points already for Charleston. Dunhill D trying to get closer. Pass inside. Masyadong malalim. Hindi maiangat. And Ralph Lim to replace Abby Cruz. 12-point ball game in 2.5 here in the first 2 quarters. Rigo also comes back. Brian Kalantok hangs on to the basketball. Charleston, Justin Kua. The kick out. Brian Kalantok. Pass inside. The reverse. There's a foul. And that's a shooting foul.
Mark Diop is going to get a chance to get some points at the free throw area.
Patrick Ang, tinawagan ng foul. 2 minutes and 15 remaining. Yep, making the first. 2 for 2. Never had it so good for Brenin Elastomeric paint.
7 out of 9 from the free throw area. Etong Brenin also shooting 16 out of 32. That's 50%. So they are continuing that hot start.
Ralph Tan. Dunhill D. Ralph, long distance, short. Ball picked up by Derek Yu. Justin Kua. Alan Tan, yes, signaling his return to the floor.
Again, it's that easy once you've got Alan Anson Tan inside. Your inside game is going to work.
Abrigo, trapped. Oh, nakabingwit pa ng foul.
It's Kevin Lau.
Alusign Plastics 3M assist of the game right there. And of course, the whole intention is get the ball to Alan Tan. 102 seconds before we end the second period.
Diyan na si Mayor, no?
Mayor Vico.
Mayor Vico,
Also talking about si Kevin Lau.
who has a resemblance kay Mayor Vico Soto. Sabi lang naman sa atin.
Oo nga.
Ano lang naman.
Largest lead, up 16 already. Pagpanig ng Brenin. A steal by 3MD Logistics. Ralph Tan, where can he go to? Dunhill D. Covered by Derek Yu, the extra pass. Ralph Tan with a miss.
Good interior defense being shown by Brenin Elastomeric paints. Kevin Lau making it difficult for Dunhill D to get that point, those points inside, rather.
Going all the way from the left, Justin Kua. 4 points for him. And really has extended it to 18 right now. This advantage to Brenin Elastomeric paint. There you go. It doesn't go down. Battle for the rebound. That is Justin Kua. Kevin Lau. Alan Tan gets it.
They're getting all those points, whether it be fast breaks or points in the paint. They're just piling up for Brenin.
Backing shot to Patrick Ang. $18-point ball game. Kua retreats for a while. Charles San. Kevin Lau inside to Alan Tan. Another backing shot. And that will be it for the first half of action here. Looking good for a team. Sabi nga natin, they don't want to be staying down at the bottom. Sila na lang ang walang panalo, and something has got to happen for Brenin Elastomeric paint. No David Licauco, no problem. Charles Stan has been delivering the goods for them. He's got 18 points already. And Alan Tan also in double figures. That's no surprise for everyone.
Basta't kasama kita, saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend. Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita, saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Best defense from wear and deposit buildup. Zic Synthetic Lubricants.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Will this be it? As we take a look at the Juice Up halftime stats here, of course, we're talking about Brenin Elastomeric paint. Still nothing to show for when it comes to winning games here for GABL, but they lead by 20. Amazing.
And you
Benji Santiago and Coach Anton de los Reyes. Go.
You mentioned it, walang forever. 55% for Brenin. That's because of a hot start that they had, getting points in the paints as well as fast break points, habang itong 3MD Logistics really struggled on offense. Patrick Ang scoreless for 17 minutes. So medyo yung biggest offensive weapon nila nahihirapan. Brenin Elastomeric paints with 14 assists compared to just 5 for 3MD Logistics. You see that ball movement is working, and you talk about it, points in the paint. Brenin Elastomeric paint. So sila lamang dyan, 26-16. The bench of 3MD Logistics is pretty much what's keeping them in this ball game with 12 compared to just 6 for Brenin. At fast break points, we talked about it, 14 para dito sa Brenin, only 4 for 3MD Logistics.
And who's really showing them the way? We're talking about 2 tons. Ayan, si Charles Tan with 18 points. Alan Tan with his 14. Derek Yu, Kalantok both with 6 points. Justin Kua contributing 4. Over at the other side, the only guy in double figures is Dunhill D with his 10 points. Lester Abrigo. There's, of course, Rego coming up with 7 and 5 respectively. Abby Cruz and Patrick Ang. Why is he there at the bottom nitong ating mga leading scorers? Only managing 4 points. That question still remains up in the air. And he's going to be answering it as we are going on with the second half of action. Here he is, Patrick Ang, trying to take charge of the offense. And he's going to the line to add up to just his 4 points. Surprising.
He wants to be able to go ahead and get those points and start early here in the third. Mahirap nga naman pag maghabol ka sa huli. They are looking at a 20-point deficit. Talking about 3MD Logistics.
Consider 18 points ang kanyang average. We're talking about Patrick Ang. He's also averaging double figures when it comes to rebounds. 13 rebounds. So malayo-layo pa yung kanyang hinahabol. Patrick Ang has got 3 rebounds. And there is Kevin Lau, who gets fouled.
Good pass by Brian Calantok. Kevin Lau all alone underneath. Late closeout, getting fouled by Lim. Stepping. Okay, That's quite rare.
Oo nga. Hexagon Motors. Ayan, kasama rin presenter natin for this division ng ating GABL.
1 of 2 for Kevin Lau.
53-34. Last David Licauco para rito sa Brenin. And Dunhill D has got 12 points now in the ball game.
Good use of that screen by Patrick Ang.
Patrick Ang, and tumama pa sa paa niya.
Tried to cross that ball over in front of Charles Tan. Able to get a hand on that one.
It's Alan Tan. Brian Calantok with the basketball. Kua, Charles Tan. Justin Kua, Kevin Lau. Alan Tan for the long 2, short. Dunhill D doing almost everything here for 3MD Logistics. He grabs that rebound. Ralph Tan Bounce pass inside. Lester Abrigo kind of wild going for that jump hook. Steps out of bounds. Brian Calantoc, 3MD possession.
Couldn't get a hold and control of that basketball was Brian Calantoc.
Dunhill D. Patrick Ang. Dunhill D. Covered by Brian Calantoc. Go inside and traveling on Lester Abrigo.
A good try on that attempt for Lester Abrigo. Just didn't have that right footing to be able to make that move inside the paint.
Calantoc, quick pass inside. Kevin Lau, better defensive stop right there. They managed to get it back. Battle for the rebound now. Touch last by Alan Tan. Patrick Ang thinking about it. Decided for the pass. Somebody's open. Parating pa, oh. Ralph Tan is fouled.
Kevin Lau is going to get called for that foul on that
Foul
challenge.
number 3, Kevin Lau, his first safety foul.
6:39 to play here in the third.
This is Ralph Lim missing the first of two.
Okay, second free throw, Ralph Lim. He's averaging 7.3 points per game. And that's just Jetta rin siya ngayon, eh? Here he is, he goes down. Able to grab that basketball and take it out of the hands of the Brenin Elastomeric paint. Dunhill D!
Beautiful move, the crossover, leaving the defender behind, and then the pull-up.
They call it a block. And a surprise of Dunhill D.
Sino nakashoot?
Oo nga. Siya nakashoot, siya na tumaul. Ano?
Sabi sa'yo eh.
19 seconds on the shot clock.
Could have gone either way, I would say, but of course, it is a game of angles for our officials.
Alan Tan can't hit it. Flem grabbing that rebound. 53-39 from a high of 20. Nababawasan, Dunhill D knocking it down again.
That's a 7-1 run para dito sa side ng 3MD Logistics here in the third.
Brian Calantoc. Charleston unable. A set rebound by Lester Abrigo. Ralph Lim. Oh, that is good. Elijah Lim. Earlier he was hurt, but he seems to be A-okay now. And he gets his first bucket. 10-point ball game. What an effort after being down by as much as 20. Has managed to cut it in half. We're talking about the deficit. Choose it up, timeout.
Basta't kasama kita, saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
SGS Stadium. This is where we are at. Ating fan of the game being brought to us by Best Bite Kitchen, Resto and Cafe. Glad that you could join us here dito sa SGS for a whole lot of basketball action ng GABL. Nababa na sa 10 kanina, 20.
11-1 run for 3MD Logistics. That continues.
Brian Calantoc. Oh, they have managed to break that long silence. Justin Goa, Charleston with a steal. 12-point ball game. Brian, Justin. Who else can they go to? Alan Tan, it popped out. His shot. Dunhill T. Guarded by Justin Kua. Elijah. Lester Abrigo.
Just a good pass. Elijah Lim giving it up to Lester Abrigo, cutting inside, getting that floater. A bit rushed on that shot was Charleston.
Brian Calantoc bringing it down here for Brenin Elastomeric paint. Natapik yung bola. Who picks it up? Elijah Lim throws a pass. Lester Abrigo could not finish. Cleaned up by Dunhill T. Heat got down to 8.
3 players going down for 3MD Logistics to be able to get that offensive rebound and put back.
They have come alive despite missing some necessary numbers from Patrick Ang. It's Dunhill D that's been delivering the goods.
Together with Lester Abrigo with 7 points, 6 rebounds.
Yun lang. Dunhill D has 3 personal fouls already. See this inbound. Mandy Yao goes for the 3. No. Kiko Fajardo grabbing that rebound. It is Patrick Ang. Charleston couldn't hold back his momentum. Talaga nagbangga siya rito sa likuran ni Patrick Ang.
It's a new term for that when you put your defender in jail. You go forward and then you stop, and then that defender's gonna stay behind you, especially if that defender's chasing or trailing you.
Patrick Ang, jumper, won't go. Brian Calantoc with the basketball here. 3-minute mark. The ating third period. Almost gave it away. Mandy Yao. Calantoc from 15. Banks it in!
I'm not surprised that he banked that shot in. That is something that he likes to do, use the glass. 8 points now for Brian Calantoc to go along with 10 assists.
Ganyan siya, na the kind of a businessman that he is. Walang sinasayang. Ginagamit lahat. Dunhill D. What else can you say about this guy? 21 big points.
Knocks down a 3-pointer to cut the lead down to just 7.
Calantoc lost the pass. Dunhill D comes up with it. Throws a long pass. Patrick. Yes! And 1.
And you knew that foul was coming. A couple of players reaching in, trying to get that ball away from Patrick Ang.
ICM cool play of the game. Patrick Ang. ICM. Oliver Lau. Definitely the right time to really come alive here. For 3MD Logistics. Patrick Ang, Dunhill D. Somebody has just got to help out. Ito si Dunhill D. Patrick Ang completes a 3-point play. Now, look at this. 4-point game. Anyari, coach.
Oh, Dikitan, and again, struggling. A 20-5 run for the side of 3MD Logistics. Just unable to get some points on the board. Itong Brenin Elastomeric paint.
Andy Yao. Air ball. Patrick Ang. Throws a long pass. Sakto lang, oh. Rego puts it up. Alan Tan right now. Meron pa ba? Naubos na, Charleston. And what is this? Alan Tan is down.
Is he okay?
He has to be okay.
Good to see that he's up.
Yeah.
So kung anong ininit at anong linamig ng 3MD at ng Brenin, nagkapalitan lang sila.
Kaya nga eh.
That's pretty much what happened. Brenin Elastomeric, remember, they were knocking down their three-point shots. They were also making good on their fast break, their transition. But on the other end, ito na, nagkahabulan na. 22 points in the paint ng 3MD, 26 for Brenin. So talagang nagkakahabol-habol. Also the second chance points for 3MD Logistics, 12 second chance points, only 2 for Brenin Elastomeric paint.
Sabi nga, kung points in the paint, dapat Brenin.
Brenin, no?
Unable to do it. But may tulak galing kay Akiko Fajardo, which will send Justin Gua to the line for 2 shots. 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists so far for Justin Gua. Abraham Go will replace Akiko Fajardo for 3MD Logistics.
Justin Kua was able to get position inside against Akiko Fajardo.
Parehong malakas.
Couple of misses. You gotta get those free throws in. Just a 4-point lead.
Patrick Ang again will go back to the line for 2 shots.
He's going to work. Talking about Patrick Ang here in the second half.
Give 10 seconds. 2 free throws, Patrick Ang.
Kala na lahat si Alan Tan na natawagan ng foul. It's gonna go against Kevin Tan, Aldridge Tan. 57-55. Oh! How do you lose 20 points as an advantage? Justin Kua. Derek Yu. Nope. Pwede pa lumamang. Pwede pa itabla. What's going to happen? Patrick Ang! No! Abraham Go with a follow. Did not go in. Here's Patrick Ang once again. Ayaw talaga. He gets back his own miss. Yun! Don't look down, but we are tied.
Yeah, we've got a tied ball game after that putback by Patrick.
Alan Tan is fouled. Abraham Go is going to be the culprit.
That time, Mananatson Tan taking it strong to the hole. Wala nang pasa-pasa pa. He's got to start getting those points on the board again. Talking about Alan Tan.
14-6-1 for him so far here in this game. Abraham Koy getting some seminar. So how do I defend? Ref. Kasi di ba parang ganun ang ginagawa niya.
Tinatanong niya kung ano ba daw ang tama o bakit ba daw siya napituhan.
Pasok yung una ni Alan Tan. So it's the second one. Back with the lead. This is now 59. 59 na yan ang Brenin. 57.
Huge third quarter for 3MD Logistics. 25-7. Still continuing, yeah, still continuing to do damage for 3MD Logistics is Dunhill.
59 all ang ating score, ha? It's now tied 59 all. 23.6. 59. 59. Yeah!
Yun.
Very good. Anong hang?
Hang in there lang daw tayo.
Okay.
Hang in there, guys. May fourth quarter pa.
Patrick missing. There's still 6.2 seconds remaining. Bola pa rin ng 3MD ito.
While falling out of bounds, Patrick Ang tried to bounce it off. Defender dumaplis naman, kaya babalik sa kanila yung bola. Or it's gonna stay with him rather.
Patrick Ang turns. Try the banking shot. Ayaw talaga.
And on the third quarter, this is the score. Tied at 50.
You heard the sound of his dismay. Point blank and he missed it. And we ended the third quarter. Natabla tayo, Coach Anton. Yung tanong ko nga kanina, how do you lose a 20-point lead?
Well, they were just able to make their shots finally, upping their field goal percentage to 39%. They were getting points from the paint, knocking down some mid-range jumpers courtesy of Dunhill D. But Patrick Ang, the big story, he came alive here in the third to be able to tie this game at 59 apiece.
Well. It's like back to square one. As we take a look at this ball game, all tied up at 59. 3MD Logistics, they got their first win just last Sunday. They're trying to follow it up with another. Brenin Elastomeric Paint naman, wanting to be able to get into the win column for the first time. They lost a 20-point lead. And right now, lamang pa ang 3MD Logistics. Patrick Ang has come alive in the third, continues to be very active here. He opens up the scoring in the fourth. Answered right back by Alan Tan at the other end.
That's what they need. They need to get that ball to Alan Ansontan inside to get those points in the paint.
Dunhill D. Here is also one guy who can do a lot of damage here. And there's Ralph Lim. Lamang ulit, 3MD.
Again, 3MD Logistics, their shots starting to fall here or have started to fall here in the second half.
Alan Tan goes long distance. Only hitting the floor on that shot.
Apologizing to the bench for that pull-up, top of the key.
Substitution, Lester Abrigo at the lead for a call.
Lester Abrigo comes back into the game to replace Reygo. Hexagon Motors, BYD Valenzuela, our presenter for GABL. Abrigo with a miss. Alan Tan. He got another rebound. 7 rebounds for Alan Tan. Here's Patrick Ang. Ralph Lim. Oh, still making it. Reygo.
Off balance and all, able to go ahead and get that transition bucket was Reygo.
He's got 7 in the ball game. Alan Tan gets blocked. 4-point advantage for 3MD Logistics. Reygo underneath, just a little too deep that time. The ball will go the other way.
Another rebound for Brian Calanto.
ICM cool play out the game right there with Reygo on that finish.
Triple-double watch, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 11 assists for Brian Calanto.
Charleston. Handoff inside. Foul. Kanino to? Kay Abrigo?
Patrick Ang
Patrick Ang.
on that reach.
Ball number 11, Patrick Ang, his third.
Pangatlo ni Patrick Ang.
First defense.
Kalain mo, 15 in 10 ka agad. Ano?
Yep. And I said it nung second quarter, 17 minutes bago siya
Kaya
naka 2
nga eh.
points. Before he got his first field goal, talking about Patrick Ang.
Warning on number 11, Patrick Ang, for unsportsmanlike behavior.
Sportsmanlike behavior warning on Patrick Ang. Still could not hide his disbelief that he was called for the foul. Tenacity, official outfitter, the GABL. Brian Calantoc. His pass inside, deflected. Elijah Lim, quick pass inside, Dunhill D!
Great finish. No one covering Dunhill D, who was streaking on that weak side.
What a big turnaround 3MD Logistics have managed to do here in the second half. And then this giveaway again, but Charleston was right there to bring it back safely here sa side ng Brenin Elastomeric paint as Brian Calantoc missed on his shot. Midway Design Center. Ray Go has the basketball right now. Kausapin nyo na lang siya.
Siya na bahala sa inyo.
Yeah. Dunhill D gets double team going to Ray Go, firing long distance, comes up short. Elijah Len, the no look. Di nga lang matapos si Lester Abrigo. Justin Kua banks it in.
All sorts of contacts, still able to finish was Justin Kua. You see that body control, able to aim for that bucket and get that shot to go.
8 points for Justin Kua. We got a 4-point game and a moving pick. 3MD Logistics, they're going to be called for a charge. Lester Abrigo.
Moving screen, moving pick. on
Team
Lester
foul,
Abrigo.
number 2. Para sa 3MD Logistics, malinis ang Brenin Elastomeric paint. And of course, right after this ball game, we are going to be selecting our Zik Defensive Player of the Game, Zik Motor Oil. Siyempre, yung ating Titan Food Supplement Player of the Game. 5 minutes and 25. All of a sudden, it has gotten to be so interesting here. Kanina, kala natin, this is just going to be a walk in the park on a Sunday afternoon.
We thought itong Brenin Elastomeric would finally get that first win, that elusive first win.
Managing to get it back, Elijah Lim. Sa kanya pa rin maamo yung bola. Maamo rin sa 3MD. Patrick going inside to Lester Abrigo.
Good assist, good recognition to have your big underneath and give him that pass.
4 na assists ni Patrick Ang. And knocking it down. Justin Kua also picking up in his numbers. He's got 10 points right now. There you go. Tali pa na sapatos si Dunhill D. Now he gets the ball. Dunhill D ginulon. Justin Kua. Dunhill D nakaupo, nakapagpasa. Patrick Ang. The extra pass outside. Ray Go unable. Rebound Charleston. Here's Justin Kua. He's going to go all the way. But unable to connect. Brian Calantoc fails the loose ball. Falling away, banks it in again!
Beautiful shot, using the glass just to make sure that ball is gonna go through that hoop. There's a reason why there's a box right there.
Exactly.
You gotta be able to know how to use that box.
2-point game. 3MD, Lamang. Dunhill D can't pull up. Patrick Ang, shot clock is down to 2. Ray Go with a running shot that goes. Alantan. Calantoc Allen, also one of those is making use of the backboard.
Good cut to the basket and the recognition by Brian Calantoc to give it up to Alan Ansantan. That's easy pickings when he's got that rhythm to be able to take that shot. Talking about Alan Tan.
20 points already for him. Oh, Elijah Lim from Dunhill D.
An all-around performance from the Dunhill D.
25 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists for Dunhill D. What more could you ask for? Of course, the win. Brian Calantoc is also one guy who's in double figures looking for a triple-double. 2 rebounds short na lang for Brian Calantoc.
Could be a triple-double performance for Brian Calantoc.
12 points, 12 assists, 8 rebounds. And the most important thing, even if you ask him after all that individual achievement, they would still go for the win. Patrick Ang, no. Off-balance shot, and the ball decides to roll in. Last 2 minutes of time with a score tied at 73-all. This was once a 20-point game. There you go, bringing it down slowly. Now he makes a move, quicken the pace a little bit. No look pass behind the back. Oh, what happened right there? Nagkagulo-gulo yung play. And Dunhill D was unable. Elijah Lim. Ball still with 3MD. Oh, sorry, miss. Lester Abrigo. Naubos na ang bala ni Charles Tan. Long pass, Rego. Managing to get the lead back, 75-73, 74 seconds to play here in this ball game. Wow, we all could use this Chusarap timeout.
Best defense from wear and deposit buildup. Zic Synthetic Lubricants.
$75-73. Sabi nga natin, there are players that we are actually on the lookout for a triple-double. Almost para kay Alan Tan. Almost din. 1 rebound short for Brian Calantoc. Si Alan Tan, ano nga yung mga numbers niya?
22 points, 17 rebounds. So double-double watch for Alan Tan. And then triple-double watch for Brian Calantoc. Medyo palaisipan tuloy ang best player of the game.
Sabi ko nga, pagkatatanungin mo sa kanila, mas gusto nila manalo.
Yep.
Foul. Free throws.
Yep, Elijah Lim's gonna get called for that reach-in.
Charles Tan asking for 2 shots. Yes, meron naman. He could not get his long-distance shots to go down anymore. Is there going to be a challenge?
I don't
think so.
Yeah.
It's going to be 2 shots here para kay Charles Tan to tie it all up. 54.9 seconds remaining. Kalain mo nga naman, gumanito pa tong ball game na ito. No?
Dumikit pa talaga eh.
Uy, feeling the pressure.
Charles Tan, after knocking down 3-pointer after 3-pointer in that first half.
He missed both. Alan Tan with a miss. Brian Calantoc. So now triple-double officially si Brian Calantoc after grabbing that offensive rebound.
Ball number 22, Ronald Lane, his second.
15. Brian Calantoc has 12 points, 10 rebounds, 13 assists.
He's got a chance to tie this ball game.
At itatabla pa niya yata yung ball game. Hindi nangyari. May butal. 75-74. Allentown! Well, instead, give them the lead. 76-75. Chusarap timeout.
Best defense from wear and deposit buildup. Zik Synthetic Lubricants.
Welcome back. How sure can they be? Any of these two teams?
Remember, biggest lead, 20 points para dito sa side ng Brenin. Hinabol nung third quarter. We were all even Steven.
Di yun.
Start at the
No,
fourth.
walang fouls, ha? Itong Brenin. But they're not giving up a foul here. Sabagay, malayo-layo pa. The shot clock is down to 5. Naitira. Ay, pumasok! Daniel D! Sabi niya, bakit di niyo ako pinag-uusapan? Ako highest pointer ng 3MD. Daniel D giving them back the lead. Look at this. Now it's 77-76 in favor of 3MD. Chusarap timeout. .8 seconds. Wow, down to the wire finish that we're expecting to happen between these two teams.
Unexpected, you would say. But like what you always say, may
Inbound sa
butal.
front court, ha? Brian Calantoc is fouled. Yes, penalty na ang 3MD.
And that was the conversation we were having. You said, 5 fouls na to, edi atakihin na lang ng Brenin to.
Kaya
Just
nga.
to get to the foul line.
Now Brian Calantoc is at the line. Pressure-packed free throws here.
Coming to take that lead. Talking about Brian Calantoc.
He's 1 of 2 from the line. Makes the first. 32.9. Triple-double, for Brian Calantoc. 13 points, 10 rebounds, 12 assists. Knocks him down both. Back with the lead, Brenin. Patrick Ang. Walang fouls etong Brenin, but they're not giving up those fouls. They're letting the opponents get those shots. Rego! Naku, yun nga lang, shooting foul yun.
Not where you want to give up that foul. Or about Brenin Elastomeric paint. You get it, you want to play honest defense, but sometimes, yung pag-foul mo, nasisira yung opensa eh. Nadi-disrupt yung rhythm nila. So you want to at least try to give up that foul. What about Brenin Elastomeric paint as Raygo makes good on the first.
Dito pa yata magkakatalo sa free throws. Raygo could give them back the lead. 3MD Logistics. He knocks them down both also. Wala nang timeout. Let's see here. Brian Calantoc. Penalty. And 3MD. What's he gonna do? He's going for the pass. Alan Tan puts it up. It drops. Wow. What a ball game this is turning out to be. The lead changes and handling the pressure. Another choose-up timeout.
Basta't kasama kita, saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
And now 3MD Logistics is down by 1. Brenin Elastomeric paint, they're up 1, and they got plenty of fouls to give. They only have 1 team foul, and look at the amount of time that we have here, 3.9.
Give up those fouls if you're
See.
a Brenin.
The inbound, Dunhill D. He puts it up, it doesn't drop! Wow, he even had the shot. And Brenin Elastomeric was still playing honest defense up to the final second. They escaped and getting their first win here. Wherever you are, David Licao ko, alam ko nagtatalon ka. Watching this game. And too bad you missed, you were not able to play, but this was really a cliffhanger. If that's the best term to put it.
Had us at the edge of our seats
Yes.
in this game up until that last second. Dunhill D had a chance with that leaner off the glass. You said it, played honest defense all throughout.
That was risky, but at least, yeah, lumusot. And finally, they have gotten their first win here. What's a close one? 80-79, Brenin Elastomeric paint. And how did it turn out here? Ating defensive player muna dito, Coach Anton.
Well, of course, just able to get those rebounds, able to go ahead and help out his team, be able to secure and get those rebounds, those second chance opportunities. You got Mark Yap, our Zik defensive player of the game. Congratulations, Mark Yap.
And of course, the win also. That's very, very important. Enough muna of the personal accolades. It's the win that really got you going. And how about this guy? Gosh, he's going to be giving himself his own product.
Just a masterful performance, filling up the stat sheet. Rebounds, assists, and points. Mr. Titan himself, Brian Calantoc, 15 points, 10 rebounds, 13 assists. How can you not give him that Best Player of the Game award? Congratulations, Brian Calantoc, our Titan Ultra Best Player of the Game.
Ito yung ating game recap. The final numbers of what a very interesting ball game and a story to tell.
They were down 20 points, but the fight back by 3MD Logistics upping their field goals to 38%. But Brenin still continuing with that 47% They caught up. 51 rebounds. That's +9. And then the assist. Again, Brenin just moving that ball around a lot better. Turnovers 19-12. That was pretty much what was difficult for Brenin.
Bicon Builders, Rocks Motors, it's coming up next.